The MICE sector in the country has actually seen a rise post the pandemic. We were worried a bit during the pandemic, but post-pandemic, there's a lot of demand for meetings, and therefore this has been able to help us, push numbers and volumes into our country and also into our hotels. We currently are a mix of local MICE. We also have international meetings that come to our country. And to say the truth, we are benefiting from what is coming out from the international market. And of course, whatever happens on the international scene affects a lot on these meetings. I think sustainability in terms of the environment is a way to go. And for hotels, there is a lot of harnessing of natural energy to be able to cope. We are a hotel that is plastic free, and we have put in a lot of efforts to ensure that our environment is clean, with emphasis on solar energy and basically cleanup of plastics. I think in Kenya there is potential for growth in MICE travel. Hotels have really improved standards. We are all really making sure that the standards are all international, and that helps us be able to attract international travel, and therefore MICE will definitely be a way to go in the future as well, because the numbers are looking good. Pride In has actually put in a lot of expansion in terms of one, conference spaces, two, we have put in a lot of training on our resources to be able to sustain international standards in our midst. That is how we are able now to compete with the rest. And if you look at this award, it says pretty much about what we have been able to achieve. Definitely, yes. We're looking at going to clean cooking. First of all, we have done lighting, we have done heating, all the water heating in the hotel, and we have done a lot of investment in going into heat production for the kitchens as well. So in future, we're looking at having clean energy for our production lines.
I think the depth of the product in Kenya is amazing. I think it's now coming to a level which is more being identified, mainly because of you guys, really, the media, the social media, in the old days, as you know, it was printed media and postage. Today, these messages get out worldwide. You've got a far greater airlift coming to your continent and to the country. You can't swim to Kenya, basically. You need the airlift. I think you need more airlift to the country as the hotels grow. What probably makes Kenya such an amazing country within Africa is its biggest asset. And yes, natural tourism, safari, adventure tourism, all very, very important, but it's the people. It's the people that make the hospitality the X factor. Pride In now is on a growth track. I believe they have 8 hotels now. There's economy of scale. I believe as that company expands. So I think with a country that has a population similar to the UK, you look at tourism arrivals. There's a great opportunity for many more millions of people to come. But you've got to get the message out there that that the country's safe. That's a very important part. Recently there's been some problems, like even in our country. I mean, there's problems all around the world. I mean, much more serious than there's been in Kenya. But I think you have to look at this as young people. Really, where's the future? Well, probably if I was running Kenya today in the hospitality industry, I'd say AI is the future. But I would say actually AI is not the future. AI was yesterday. You should have been involved much more in AI several years ago. We've had our own experiences with that. Now it has a fairly young population. Hospitality is a great employment driver, and I think with Kenya, in its current stature, with you're known for. I mean, I love sports. You have great athletes in this country. You know, you look at what your the things that make you unique, your unique factors. Well, you have Big Five, you have incredible weather, you have incredible people, you have a great hospitality, you have all of the elements, great beaches, mountains, you've got everything. Safari, you have lots more things than we have in England. So you then really have to say, well, why is our economy probably ranked, I don't know the exact way, where it is in the world, but it shouldn't be. This should be a pot of gold. It should be for young people. They should be saying, I don't want to leave Kenya. I want to come back to Kenya, and I want to make the hospitality here in this country the best in the world.